Hello, everyone. It's Bob. Welcome back to Modern Life of the 70s Mind. I want you to appreciate the effort that I'm putting in here. It is almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and I just received notice that Lucy put out a new video from numerous emails from you guys. Thanks for that. So, in an effort to stay on top of things, I'm up late at night recording a video for you guys. So hopefully you'll be able to see in the morning. It's Lucy Thomas singing a Bonnie Raitt song, which I'm quite familiar with it. It's called "I Can't Make You Love Me." And I got to admit, I was a little disappointed when I saw that title because it's a really slow song. And I don't know if you remember my comments in the last couple of Lucy's videos. I'm like, she's got to put one out where she just belts into it. And this isn't a song unless she really changes it up. And I don't think that's going to be the case. But either way, this is a beautiful song. And I'm sure Lucy's going to do an amazing job on it. So enough of that. Here we go.
Turn down the lights, turn down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me, tell me no lies, just hold me close and don't patronize.
So good.
Don't patronize me, 'cause I can't make you love me if you don't, and you can't make your heart feel something it won't. Oh, here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart and I'll feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't, 'cause I can't make you love me. Oh, if you don't.
Okay, this looks like a good place to break. Appearance-wise, this is a typical Lucy Thomas video of a solid black background and her just kind of up close so we can actually watch her sing these songs. And for some reason, this black background and that black dress just really make this video really visually appealing to me for some reason. I don't know why that is, but I just like the black on black. It's pretty sharp. So it looks like she's staying pretty true to Bonnie Raitt's version. Lucy's really interesting here, though, because she's taking a song that's emotionally, pretty heavy without doing much. And I mean that in a good way. I don't mean that she's being lazy, because I'm sure these slower songs are a lot harder to sing than songs that are faster and a little more upbeat, because you don't have any room for error. Because if you make a mistake or if you go off pitch, you're going to hear it almost immediately. She doesn't go on any dramatic vocal runs like a lot of her songs she hasn't been doing lately, or or try to over deliver or recreate the song in some way. It's more or less she's just kind of sitting with the emotion, letting it just kind of settle in. And what stood out for me, I think, early on is how still the arrangement is. Very gentle. It does, though, I think, kind of create a little bit of a subtle tension, almost like we're sitting here holding our breath kind of thing. Her phrasing feels very intentional. I think I can say that probably with every song of hers. But the pauses and in the song and the way she lets some of the words drift out. I don't know if you saw my face. I'm like, wow, that was really awesome. And just really nice. She's really in incredible amount of control in singing this song. And I think all that kind of gives this song kind of a quiet weight that really kind of creeps up on you pretty quick, though. And honestly, I think it's the restraint that she's showing here is what really hits me personally. I don't know the song. Um, well, I should say, if I didn't know the song, I think that I would probably, what I'm trying to say this. If I didn't know the song, I would expect it to be building here. I doubt it's going to happen because I know the song, and I have a feeling that Lucy's going to kind of keep it all grounded. And I think she's doing that because she wants to make it feel really sincere and real. And I think she's doing a really good job. I hope I explained that. It made a lot of sense in my mind. And by the time it came out of my mouth, it was not there. This is what happens when I do a video at 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, let's play this to the end. And I got to regroup here. Here we go.
I'll close my eyes, and then I won't see the love you don't feel when you're holding me. The morning will come, and I'll do what's right. Just give me until then to give up this fight. And I will give up this fight. Oh, I can't make you love me if you don't. And you can't make your heart feel something it won't. So here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart, and I'll feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't, 'cause I can't make you love me. Oh, if you don't.
Beautiful. I love that ending. Sorry about that. A little break there. I started to click on a button, and by mistake, I clicked the stop recording button. So I'm like, what the heck did I just do? And I don't want to listen to this all over again because I've already heard it. So I'm just going to pick it up. So if you see a little break in the recording, that's just me making a 1 a.m. mistake. In the second half, I noticed she starts leaning into the emotional cracks, if you will, just a little bit more. Not by raising the volume or changing her tone, although I think she picked it up a little bit, but it's how she lets certain lines linger. Some of those it's just beautiful. And I know there were a couple lines where instead of taking a breath between lines, she kind of just strung them together on the same breath, which really, it's like she didn't want to let go of the thought or let go of the moment. The one lyric in this song that's always really stood out for me is that you can't make your heart feel something it won't. I just love that line. And in this song, she almost like whispers it, like it's almost maybe too painful to say out loud. At least that's how I'm kind of reading it. And there's this quiet acceptance in her voice that feels really incredibly personal, like she's singing from like experience, like she knows where this is coming from a special place in her heart. And that piano remains so minimal throughout the song, and it kind of forces you to just sit with the words that she's singing. They really go hand in hand beautifully here. She could have made the second half a big moment, like I touched on, but she didn't. Instead, she kept it, I think, very intimate. And that decision, I think, gives this ending more impact than any high note she could have sung. Just wonderful. What an amazing version. I was a little nervous because Bonnie Raitt does such an amazing job on this song. And Lucy just wonderful, wonderful job. Okay, let me get my headphones off. Let me get a sip of something to drink here and try to regroup because I think the tireds are coming into me pretty strong now. So, okay, I will be back with final thoughts. Hold on. Welcome back for final thoughts. These will be my final thoughts of the entire day. You know, if I had to sum that up, that song, I would probably say it was emotionally devastating in probably the calmest way possible. And what really stuck out to me in this version is how delicate and emotionally honest it felt. She's really good at that because I think I've said that same thing in other videos. But man, she just nails it. It just really feels sincere. Like I think many of her songs, she doesn't try to overpower the song, and I said that already as well. Instead, she stays right at the emotional center of the song, which is really nice. And I think this song really really call for it. Her voice is soft, it's clear, it's full of restraint, which almost always gives the lyrics a little more impact. Every line feels considered. It doesn't feel rushed, and nothing is pushed. So I think I've said that like 3 times now. So I'm making a point. You know what? I don't compare, but seeing I'm in a bit of an odd mood tonight, I don't compare song versions all that often. I just think artists create their songs and present them how the song impacts them directly. So one person may have a different feeling for a song than another. So to try to compare them is a little unfair, but I'm going to do it here because they were somewhat similar. Um, how can I say it? Bonnie Raitt's version felt very like inward and personal. In contrast, though, Lucy's comes across as more reflective, maybe even a little more fragile. Maybe try to rephrase that. Bonnie's felt when I hear it, it feels like someone who it feels like she's singing from a position of someone who's already lived through the heartbreak and carries the weight of it. Maybe that's a good way to put it. Where in contrast, Lucy's version to me feels like she's just arriving at that place and she's still vulnerable. So maybe there's more of a vulnerability to this song in her version of it. And I mean, I think she's still kind of absorbing what this all means, the situation means to her. So that's, I think, the contrast, at least, like, again, the way I see it. And the simplicity of the arrangement really helps too. That steady piano, I think, really lets her voice carry the whole emotional load of the song. And that final line she sang, I think it was all in one breath. I'll have to go back and look at that. It felt incredibly honest, and it just seemed to kind of suddenly end. It almost felt like there should have been more to it, but it's like she had nothing else to add, and she really didn't need to. She said everything she had to say. And I think that kind of lends itself for me believing that it's unresolved. The situation is still unresolved in her mind and her heart. I think this song is a quieter kind of heartbreak, if you will, and it lingers. And I think that's what really made it work for me. And I love this. And thank you guys, everyone, for letting me know that Lucy put out a video so I could be sitting here at past 1 o'clock now in the morning recording a stupid video. I didn't shave or anything, but all right, guys, listen. Only life is priceless. Please make each and every day count. God bless all of you, okay? Peace out, and I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks again. Bye bye.